Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about the dangers of sugar. Sugar can be found everywhere, from your favorite everyday snacks like Skittles and M&Ms and candy bars, to your favorite fruit juices, to even stuff that we added into to make it sweeter like coffees and teas. The American Heart Association recommends that women eat no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar every day and men eat no more than 9 teaspoons of sugar every day. They found that the average American is eating a whopping 22 teaspoons of sugar a day. That kind of overconsumption has huge health consequences, which is why we need to take a look at what these health consequences are and what we can do about the overconsumption of sugar. Here's a video that talks about all of the health consequences associated with sugar and how it affects our bodies.
Recently, scientists discovered a hormone called leptin. Leptin's job is to tell your brain that your body's had enough to eat. Guess what gets in the way of that job? Sugar. When you indulge in soft drinks and junk food, your brain has a hard time recognizing leptin, so you stay hungry longer and eat more than you should. This causes problems with your pancreas. Your pancreas produces insulin, which helps regulate your blood sugar. The more sugar you have in your bloodstream, the harder your pancreas has to work. And an overworked pancreas can lead to bad things: obesity, metabolic syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. And when you consider heart disease and liver disease, both of which can be caused by sugar, then yeah, sugar is bad.
As you can see from the video, sugar has a ton of health risks associated with it. Some that weren't mentioned in the video also include cancer, overweight and obesity, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. With all these diseases becoming prevalent, especially with the overconsumption of sugar, we really need to look at what we can do to stop the overconsumption of sugar, what is causing it, and where are major sources of this overconsumption of sugar. That men eat no more than 9 teaspoons of sugar every day, while women should consume no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar a day. Now, the problem is that a can of soda contains about 8 teaspoons of sugar a day. That's just one can. And so just through one can of soda, we're already over-consuming our daily intake of sugar. And that doesn't include the stuff that's added into our processed foods or the stuff that we add ourselves. One of the worst culprits, because it seems healthy, are fruit juices. Fruit juices seem like they'd be healthy and good for you, but actually they contain as much sugar as soda does, and it's the same kind. The kind of sugar that we're looking at is not stuff that comes naturally in fruit. We're actually looking at glucose and high fructose corn syrup, which are the additives in which are associated with obesity and all of these other health concerns that we have. Some other things of concern are a bowl of cereal, even the ones marketed as a healthy brand that contain fruit and are supposed to be healthy, contain about 20 grams of sugar. And depending on the brand that you get, a cup of yogurt that's low fat and flavored can contain about the same, about 20 grams, which is about 4 teaspoons. So now that we know where those added sugars are, what they're called, and where they can be found, now we can start to look at how to get those out of our diet and how to take our health back. What most experts recommend is obviously sticking to water as much as you can. Getting those sodas and those fruit juices out of your diet are so important because just one serving already goes over your recommended daily intake of sugar. So we need to get those out. If you need something with a little bit more sugar, they tend to recommend that you adjust to tea or coffee and add a little bit of sugar in, but obviously not too much. The other area that they say that we can improve on is in our foods. Ketchup, spaghetti sauces, and processed foods tend to have a ton of sucrose and high fructose corn syrup in them, and so we need to cut those out of our diet as well and stick to like fruits and whole wheats. That's about it, you guys. I hope this video helped, and I hope you learned a lot about sugar. Bye.